random live feed for Thursday night. Damn, I haven't been on here in a minute. Hopefully, more people join on. I just decided to randomly get on here. I've been a little busy, kind of been doing a lot of stuff, a lot of work. So I just been a little busy, haven't had time to go on YouTube much. But I wanted to come on and surprise you guys for a Thursday live. Thursday night live for you guys out there. Hopefully you guys will be joining in, tapping in. Hopefully I won't be alone. So what's up with everybody? What's going on? Let's see if more people join the live. But what's going on? Who's tapping in out there? What's up? So this is a Thursday night live. I really don't have much to talk about today. Just want to let you guys know that I've been busy. What's up, Shortcuts? I just been busy, so I haven't had time to do a lot of YouTube stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm going to try to get back on YouTube and make new spills and new videos. You know what I mean? So wanted to get on here just to let you guys know I've been all right. Just been busy. And I know I haven't done a live in a minute, and I haven't done a new video in a while. So I'm going to probably try to do some new videos this week or next week. And definitely do my live with Jay, maybe this Sunday or Monday. I'll decide what day I have more time. But I've just been very busy, you know what I mean, lately. And I haven't had time to be on YouTube as much. To be honest with you, I haven't even been really watching nobody else's YouTube. You know, I was wondering where Wander went. I'm still here. Just been kind of busy. You know, life sometimes gets you a little busy. You got to make that money, you know. COVID is over, so I'm not making that COVID money no more. If you know what I mean. So I had to get back to work. But, yeah, man, but how's everybody doing? I've been working out in San Jose a lot with a friend. So I've been out that way. I'm in San Jose, the big SJ town. You feel me? Hopefully some people from San Jose on here. I went to try that place today. Everybody in San Jose always be talking about called La Vic or La Victoria. It was alright. It was pretty good. They give you that orange sauce. I don't know, some kind of sauce that come like some garlicky tasting sauce. It was cool. I don't know if you guys ever been there. It's called La Victoria. They got a few of them out in San Jose. I think they got one in Hayward too. But I went to eat there the day after work. You know what I mean? Just chilling out there. But I'm back in the East Bay, where I stay, where I be, where I'm from. So what's up with y'all? How's everybody doing? What's new on YouTube? You know what I mean? Any new stuff? Anything you want me to talk about? Like I said, I'm just freestyling it today. I don't really have nothing particularly to talk about. But if you guys want to bring something up in the comments, let me know. I heard that the Giants lost today. Now, I'm not a Giants fan, but I sure as hell wasn't rooting for no fucking Dodgers. I'm sorry if you're from LA, but I'm not a Dodgers fan. I haven't liked the Dodgers since they beat the A's in 1988, the World Series. The Kirk Gibson home run, if you guys remember that, 1988 World Series with the Dodgers and the A's. Since then, I've been like fuck the Dodgers. It's kind of been my attitude. But, you know, yeah, I heard that the Giants lost today. I didn't get to watch that game, but that's what I heard. It kind of sucks. I want to see the Bay go to the World Series, but what can you do? You know what I mean? Anybody watch that game out there? I didn't really watch it because I wasn't home. You know what I mean? But when I got home, I learned that they lost the game. You know what I mean? But yeah, so what's up with everybody? How's everybody out there doing? What's everybody up to? Hopefully we get more people out there. You know, what's on your mind? What you guys want to talk about? A lot of stuff going on in the Bay Area. You know what I mean? There's going to be a car show in Stockton, I think, on Saturday. A friend of mine wants me to go over there. Giants need a break from winning. I don't know. I'm just not a Dodgers fan. I wanted to see them beat the Dodgers. You know what I mean? I haven't liked the Dodgers, like I said, since they beat the Giants. I mean, since they beat the A's in 1988 in the World Series. You know, the Kirk Gibson home run. You guys are old enough to remember that. You feel me? But yeah, I just haven't been on here. I've been busy. I've been working out in San Jose a lot. I've been out that way a lot, so. Oh yeah, R.I.P. Ray Fosse. I did hear he passed away. He was one of the A's players, you know. So what's going on? What else is going on in the world, man? Like I said, I'm kind of freestyling it today. Just on here chilling, relaxing like a villain. You know, but yeah, I got invited to a car show in Stockton this weekend, but I'm like, do I really want to go to Stockton, man? Stockton Title's pretty hood, actually. Free Gruden. Oh yeah, Gruden got canceled, right? But I'm not much of a Raiders fan, but I get it. But then he say like some fucked up shit. But like, I don't know. Do you let's talk about that? Like the cancel culture. Like a lot of people are being canceled. Like they're trying to cancel Dave Chappelle because he says some things on, I guess, on his special or whatever. I haven't watched it yet. I'm actually gonna try to watch it this weekend. Um, they're saying that he was talking shit about the LGBT or about trans people or whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't know because I haven't watched it. But what do you guys think about Let's Go Dodgers? The Dodgers, I can't root for them, brother. But what do you guys think about cancel culture and why is cancel culture so prevalent now? Why are people so sensitive now? You know what I mean? I mean, people have always been kind of sensitive, but now it seems like it's sensitive to a new degree. It seems like now you can't joke about anything, you can't say anything because all of a sudden you're offending people, you're bad, you're racist, you're homophobic, you're xenophobic, you're anti-woman, you're misogynist, and you'll get canceled. You know what I mean? And why is that going on so much? You know what I mean? That's a question. And I blame myself for it a little bit because I used to be part of that world at one point. I used to be into the political activist world, and it wasn't so bad at that time like it is now. But I've noticed roughly around the time when like Trump became president, it seems like the SJW world just kind of went crazy. You know what I mean? Like it's just like they want to just cancel anyone for any stupid little thing. And I understand, people are trying to combat racism and homophobia or whatever, and I get it. I totally get it, but not everybody making a joke about something or saying their opinion about something necessarily means you're out to hurt people or hurt your intentions are to hurt gay people or people of color or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, as far as Gruden, I can't really talk too much about it because I don't know. I don't know too much about that situation. I heard a little bit about it. Somebody said it started with the Me Too movement. Wasn't that around the time when Trump was president? But like I said, I used to be involved in that political activist world a long time ago, and I don't remember it being that bad. I mean, yeah, there were people in that world that would try to like cancel you in their own way at that time. But it was a little bit different than what it is now. It seems like now people are just super fucking sensitive. You know what I mean? Super sensitive. And any little thing you say is just like wham, wham, wham. What happened to the world, man? I mean, when I think back on some of the comedians of the past, like if you watch, like, say, Beverly Hills Cop, Eddie Murphy Raw, or Eddie Murphy Delirious, like the shit he says back in those days, today, in today's world, he'd be canceled automatically. You know what I mean? Quickly. People like, famous comedians and people that have been legends, you know what I mean? Whether they be black or whatever, today they would be canceled in today's world. For reals. Because they would say some very edgy things. And, go watch like an old Martin Lawrence stand up or an old, I don't know, old, uh, Eddie Murphy Raw, or Eddie, press that like button if you guys are joining. But yeah, it's just like I say that like people from the past, a lot of comedians, a lot of edgy comedians, they would be canceled in today's world. You know what I mean? Even some activists, I would even dare to say from the past, like a Cesar Chavez or a Huey Newton or a Malcolm X. In today's world, they will be canceled because their mentalities and what they grew up around was different than what we know today. And I guess, in the last 10 years, it just seems like the world has become very emotional, very just crybaby-ish, unfortunately. People got used to a different mindset. That's true, but it just seems like people got into a very sensitive, very bitchy mindset. I hate to say it, but it's just like, it's just garbage. You know what I mean? It's like you want to cry over any little thing and make it a big deal when there's a lot bigger issues going on out there. You know what I mean? Dave Chappelle made a point that like I understand where he's coming from. Uh, like he said that the way they'll cancel someone who's like they'll cancel like how kind of oh, fuck that. What I heard, it's hard for me to explain it. Like the way they would cancel someone for being homophobic before they cancel someone for being black or something or anti-black or something like that. You know what I mean? That's kind of what he was saying. I guess he was saying that in the today's cancel culture world, a gay life is worth more than a black life. That's kind of what I understood him saying. I could be wrong. Like I said, I have to watch it, but that's kind of what I heard them saying. Something like that. You know what I mean? Somebody says something. I think people see society bent over backwards for African Jew gays want the same treatment. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just crazy. It's just PC culture, man. That's all it is. It's what's cool. I'm this new gen skinny jeans BS. Yeah, but skinny jeans. I mean, they were wearing skinny jeans in the '80s, so that has nothing to do with it. It's more the. It's more like the mentality has changed. People have gone another route, and being offensive and edgy is not cool anymore. I guess that's the way I could see it. You know what I mean? Now you have to be a quiet little fucking submissive little pussy, basically. Fell off. He's saying stuff only blacks get a pass for saying. White comics said the same thing to rap. You think so? But definitely like someone like Bill Burr is pretty edgy, and he says certain things, you know. But it's just yeah, it's a crazy time, man. I mean, I feel that I don't fit in into this culture because it's completely different from what I remember the past, you know. And I don't know what to say about it, man. It's crazy. You know, I'm from a whole nother time, which some of you probably are too, and it wasn't like that anymore. Before. Skinny jeans, I mean, by the new generation, has different morals and principles. These are slacking. Burr is G-rated compared to Chappelle. Yeah, Chappelle. I haven't seen Chappelle in a while, so I really don't know. Like I said, I'd have to watch the special. Press the like button if you guys are joining. You know what I mean? But definitely, there's definitely a different culture today for sure than the culture I grew up around. You know, but I think there's goods and bads, but it is. We used to say whatever we wanted to, and no one got mad. Vance Pendleton, Stacey Adams. Yep, back in the days, the old Cholo style. But I feel that in many ways the weenies took over, man. That's just what it is. People are afraid to say that, but the weenies took over the world. Press the like button if you guys are joining in. And you know, I understand. Like I remember when the world used to be rougher, and if you know you weren't if you weren't on your P's and Q's, man, you'd get punked, you'd get beat up, you know, you'd get fucked with. You know, if you had to know how to make fun of people. This getting on tough, they are offended easily. Jamie Foxx stand up back in the days would. Yeah, that's what I said. I said the same thing. Like I said basically I was saying that like Eddie Murphy. I watch Eddie Murphy Raw or watch Eddie Murphy Delirious in the 80s, bro, or Richard Pryor. You know, the shit they would say would not run in today's world. They would be canceled. You know what I mean? For sure. You guys are gonna laugh at this. You know who would be canceled in today's world? The hippies. You know why? I'm talking about the old hippies, the ones from the '60s, because the hippies back then were all about fucking women, free love. Remember? In today's world, they wouldn't even last, bro. They'd be called misogynists. They'd be called woman haters. They'd be called anti, feminist or whatever. You know what I mean? Press the like button if you guys are joining. Yeah, I'm keeping it real. People like Huey Newton, Malcolm X, Cesar Chavez would be canceled in today's world. You know, because they didn't believe in a lot of the nonsense that exists today. You know? So I really believe that. I could be wrong, but I really believe that. So even some of those figures, if were they alive, even probably Martin Luther King would be canceled in today's world. It's a culture. Some races cry over everything, and social justice words backing them up while ignoring real racism. I agree. To some degree, that is true. You know, I think there is a double standard. I think there is a kind of like it's hard for the United States to get away from the black and white mentality. You know what I mean? It goes beyond black and white. You feel me? Would have got canceled, but he has much people behind him. Yeah, I mean, Dave Chappelle can't get canceled either because he has a lot of people behind him as well. Let's keep it real. Press that like button. They tried to cancel Joe Rogan. They couldn't cancel Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's still making money. You feel me? Gruden deserved love, compassion, for giving him a second chance. Yeah, man, I gotta read up on the Gruden thing. I don't know exactly what happened. I just know that he got canceled or he stepped down. Supposedly he said some racist remarks like 100 years ago. I'm not sure exactly. I gotta read really. Like I said, I've been really busy. Press the like button. Like I said, if you guys are joining in, because they'll hate on this feed. You know how they do, especially on talking on some top controversial subjects. But yeah, man, like I said, this is the weenie generation. I know how Gunner says the Hotel generation. I call it the weenie generation in many ways because they can't even take a fucking joke. You know what I mean? I really wish half of these motherfuckers would have grew up in East Oakland when I grew up, or when I lived in Sacramento as well, or Vallejo when I was younger. Motherfuckers making fun of you 24/7. And look at me, look at how I look, bro. I have a big nose, I have messed up lips because of how I was born. I got made fun of 24/7. I had to learn how to be a motherfucking asshole. There was no time to be a fucking weenie. You know what I mean? I had to learn how to make fun of your ass if you're gonna make fun of me. You feel me? So these motherfuckers today would fucking die in their own, they would drown in their own fucking tears. You know what I mean? I had no fucking time for tears. You feel me? Too many of us have been so. Most people always watching their guys move, trying to move, stepping on someone. Look how long it took for someone to speak on the Asian scene getting assaulted. When blacks get aggressive, they blamed it on Asians for opening. Yeah, I know, and I spoke about that as well. I made videos about the Asian attacks, and I understand that people don't want to call it out because they're afraid of being called racist, but sometimes you got to call a spade a spade. You feel me? And you got to call it out for what it is. Because I guarantee you, if Asians were attacking blacks, the black community would call it out like fucking that. Like every fucking Asian would be racist overnight. You know what I mean? Had young Asian like gangs were going around attacking black senior citizens. Guaranteed, if that would happen, the Asian community would be on site with them overnight. And I'm keeping it real. So the Asian community is racist for them to call out those attacks. So to me, that is bullshit. That's like when there have been attacks on street vendors. I've spoken about it too. I'm not afraid to speak on it because I'm not a fucking hypocrite. You know what I mean? And I understand I grew up in a city with a lot of African Americans, and I don't have nothing against the black community, but sometimes you have to speak out if someone's doing you a wrong. You can't sit there and let people punk you. You feel me? Press that like button if you guys are joining. I was born indifferent too. I had to snap like snapping Rick Turtle. Yeah, man, I grew up in a time where, there was vultures out there. You had to learn. It's no different with women. Like today, these motherfuckers today ain't got no game. They're afraid to talk to women. Women run them. When I was a kid, I had to be a fucking asshole. I had to put on that whole player persona. Not because I wanted to, but because I wanted to get fucking laid like everybody else. And I knew I had to step my fucking game up and man up. You know what I mean? And same thing. I take the same logic with being a fucking weenie. But these youngsters won't understand. You feel me? But that's just how it is. That's just how it is, unfortunately. But yeah, I think people should not be afraid to call out the bullshit from what it is, whatever it may be. And like I said, I'm not against gay people. I'm not against black people. I'm not against raza. I'm not against white people. I'm not against anybody. I never have been. I'm against stupid shit. Such being born into a generation known to be so. These clowns shouldn't give us a title for being weenies. Ain't fair. I mean, I'm not saying everybody from this generation's weenie. I'm sure there's some hard hitters out there, but man, there's a lot of reasons maybe why. And I blame myself for it. I really do. Because I was the generation before this generation. And we fucked around too much. We weren't there for the kids. We weren't there for the youngsters. We were too busy wanting to get laid. We were too busy going to jail. We were too busy fucking girls and having single mothers out there. We were too busy being pendejos. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. And we weren't there for the little homies, for the little vatos, the little chavalitos. You feel me? We weren't there for them. And then we have to man up to that. You feel me? We have to man up to that we weren't there for them a lot of times. And that's why they went their own route. Some might say, oh, well, they were like, fuck you guys. And that could be true because every young generation is always going to be a little, you know, you know, a little, dismissive of the generation before them and vice versa. But in reality, we weren't there for them. Especially Raza men. We weren't there for them a lot of times. We were too busy going to jail, gang banging, getting laid. You know what I mean? Leaving their mom single. You know what I mean? Not giving a fuck. You know what I mean? Getting killed. So many young homies got killed that ain't even alive from my generation. You know what I mean? So a lot of that plays into it as well. It really does. Because if there's no older generation there to guide them, if they don't have a father figure there to guide them, they're not. It's just. I'm not saying that coming from a single mom is bad because I have seen a lot of guys that came from single moms that are doing good. But, I grew up with two parents and yeah, it was pretty cool having two parents. I wouldn't give it up for anything. You know what I mean? I'm glad I have my mom and my dad. There was a lot of Latinos raised by their grandparents. People only want to satisfy their sacral chakras. But that's the thing. The reason why this generation is soft is because a lot of the older generation weren't there for them, man. And that's an ugly truth. And that's something that nobody wants to fucking admit. You know what I mean? That's why when Gunner and others have talked shit about the youngsters, I always say, you can't talk shit about them if you weren't there for them. If you were too busy out there going to jail and getting in trouble. I'm not talking about Gunner himself. I'm talking about in general. I'm just saying him because he always says the whole two generation and all that. No, I'm not talking shit about him. I'm saying in general, if you weren't there for them, you can't expect them to follow your lead, man. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. Because it's a resentful feeling. Because it's like, where the fuck were you at? Why are you all of a sudden telling me? You know what I mean? Maybe it seems more prevalent now because the social gives the softies more exposure, but who knows? Yeah, it plays a big part because anybody can be a keyboard warrior. Like anybody could go on the keyboard and say, fuck your mother. And what is anyone really going to do, bro? For chances are you don't even know who that dude is. Or if it's a he, she, whatever. You know what I mean? But, that's different than me going up to someone and say, hey, fuck your mother to their face. You know what I mean? You can do that easier on the keyboard than going up to their face. So yeah, it has played a big part of it. Because you could cancel someone, you could make fun of someone, you could say that they're ugly, you could say that they're this, you know what I mean? I drove from Pittsburgh to Richmond to pick up my son from basketball practice because he just didn't want to hit to take the bus today. Oh yeah? Man, bro, I used to ride the motherfucking AC Transit, the number 82 bus. And those of you who are from Oakland know where the number 82 bus is. I used to ride that motherfucker alone when I was 7 years old, bro. 7 fucking years old. I used to ride that shit alone. From Fruitvale all the way to Funktown, bro. Every fucking day. You feel me? Every day. From the time I was 7 till I was 12, bro. I used to ride the motherfucking AC Transit number 82 bus. One of the most wildest buses back when they had the AC Transit mob. You feel me? The 82L was a limited one, son. Right now, you should avoid public transportation because of COVID. I rode Bart the other day, actually. Yeah, he was in deep sea Richmond. Oh yeah, the Central. Yeah, man. But yeah, I used to ride maybe I did ride the 82L, but they had the 82 and the 82L, and I used to take the one on Foothill too. What was that, the 43, if I remember right? The one that used to go down Foothill. I remember one time I took it all the way to the East Mall Mall when I was a little kid. I went out to the East Mall Mall, kicked it, and came back down to Fruitvale. I was probably 12 years old, hella little. You feel me? Those were the good old days. But yeah, man, like I said, it's easier to be a keyboard warrior, downtown Hayward, Bart, 82L. Oh yeah, I did take you to Hayward, huh? I would take you to San Leandro, Bart, and Hayward, Bart. I remember that back in the day. But I used to ride that motherfucker alone when I was 7 years old, bruh. 40 was Bancroft. Wasn't the 43 the one in Hey, what's up to the homie from Sacramento? Hey, when I was in Sacramento, I remember I used to skip school. I used to take the light rail down to downtown K Street, bro, and I used to walk when they had the downtown plaza. You probably remember that. And I remember we go to that store Joe's Son where they used to sell like Ben Davis and Dickies and all that shit. That's when I was living on Sacra. I used to take the I don't remember. You know what? I think the light rail only had one line. I heard now it has like 3 or 4 lines, but back then it only had one line. I think it went from Butterfield all the way to like El Paso Heights. Yeah, K Street up. I remember. And there used to be a Woolworths. I remember I bought a Charlie Brown shirt at Woolworths right there on K Street back in the days. One of the Cascade ones back in the days, bro. But the light rail was small back then. It only used to go to Butterfield and Rancho Cordova, and it used to end in on what? My mom and I raised two single daddies thing. My turn. I think if your father two single daddies thing. My turn. I think if your father figure isn't around, the child will seek to fill in that gap. Yeah, man, that's true. I mean, I who did used to hang out in high school in Sacramento? I didn't really hang out with too many people, bro, because I didn't know a lot of people. I actually knew a group of people. I had a white boy homie. I had a homie who was from the Bay Area, from Livermore area, but he had family in Dakota and Hayward. I knew a couple of Sureños. I knew a couple of Norteños. I knew a few. I knew a mixture of people, bro. I didn't really hang with one crew because I wasn't from Sac and I was just there very briefly, bro. I wasn't there for that long. You know what I mean? So yeah, I went to Hiram Johnson High School when I was living in Sacramento. I lived there from 92 till I want to say about 90, 95, 92 to 95. Early 95, I remember I came back to the Bay Area. I came back to the Bay right when why you wanna play a hate on me? That and I got five on it. Well, right when all that was in style is when I came back to the Bay Area. Right? Like the heyday of Bay Area hip hop. I remember like KML was bumping all that all the time and watching California Music Channel CMC or Soul Beat. You feel me? Back in the days, they would play all the Bay Area videos. Oh, and that we want to ride on the side. We call it East Side. We want to ride on the side. I remember when that came out too. Press the like. Well, yeah, man. I'm a musician, bro. I sing. You feel me? Make them say, Master P. Hey, when I came back out here, I stayed in Richmond for a little bit. And I remember Master P was still in Richmond back then, no limit. People don't forget about that. And Master P used to be in the rich town. You feel me? When he used to claim he was a 23rd Street baller. Too Short, Black Dynasty, yup. Press that like button, the box, yup. I remember the box, Soul Beat. I remember California Music Channel. I remember too in Sacramento they had I can't remember, it was like Channel 16 or something. They used to play rap videos there too. I can't remember what it was, but, and then Yo MTV Raps, you feel me? I remember all that shit. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man, that was pretty cool. Hey, but when I was in Sacramento, I learned about a lot of the Sacramento rappers like Sibo. I was out there when that's right. How do you do that? Do that? How do I do what? Um, I remember when I was in Sacramento, I heard Sibo for the first time. I didn't even know they had rappers in Sacramento. I heard Sibo. I heard X Rated. I heard Brother Lynch, but I wasn't too much into. Brother Lynch was on some weirdo shit. You feel me? Good old days when you have to wait for the song like pop up. Dog day for your song. Yup. I remember the box. I remember when they had the Funky Aztecs on the box. They had that song "Slipping into Darkness," and they had Aslan Nation too on there. A video called "Serpent and Eagle." You do that. Oh yeah, Master P. Yeah, I remember. For sure, man. I remember all that shit. You know what I mean? And I remember when I was in Sac. Maybe the homie from Sacramento might remember. I remember there was something called 916 Alliance. I remember they used to play it on what's that station you guys have over there? 102.5, I think. One of those stations that used to be out in Sacramento. I don't know if it exists anymore, but I know when I lived out there, it was out there back in the days. But hey, that K Street Mall used to be fun, bro. Over there on downtown Plaza. I remember I used to kick it there all the time, hollering at bitches and shit. That was my little spot right there. RBL Posse don't give me no Bama weed. I played football with the Norteños in high school. They treated me like they were brothers because I don't have no brothers and still now. Where'd you grow up again, earlier said? Yeah, 102.5. Yeah, I remember it. That was back in the days. But Mac Mall, I remember sick with it. So sick with it. That da-na-na, da-na-na. Oh yeah, you're from Napa, huh? I forgot. You over there by the V Town. I be going out there to the Napa outlets. That 415, hell yeah. That dun, 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 dun. That shit. Nah, the one I liked was that song. Niggas just jocked me. And the other one, I'm holding court in the street. That song was the shit. What about MCN? Who remember MCN from East Oakland? That's old school. You feel me? That's like 89, 88. And Dangerous Game. Oh yeah, Young Lay. Hey, Young Lay is the one that his daughter got kidnapped. I don't know if you guys remember that. 11-5. Yep, I remember that. I remember that. Don't give me no Bama weed. And also, this goes to the bitches who be hanging on my ding dong. I remember all that stuff. Or what about the Selsky song? The Bay Area ain't no joke. That shit was tight. Don't forget I'm from Hammer. He's from Oakland. Yeah, of course. Sacramento, Southside, and La Plaza. Southside Park, ain't that where, what's his name from? Ascari X. Yeah, I know Southside Park. Ascari X from, he's from Deep East Oakland, right? The ward of the state. What about Seagram, man? We gotta give it to motherfucking Seagram. Bro, Seagram was the shit. You feel me? That was one of my favorite rappers from the town. Was Seagram. And he gave it up to Mexican Mike and to Fat Tone and all them. You feel me? Tupac and Digital Underground. Steady Mobbin'. Yeah, they were from West Oakland, Ghost Town. I remember Steady Mobbin'. What about the Skyballers? What were they called? Skyballers. It was a song from Oakland. I think MC Man was on that album. Does anybody remember Curtis Glow? Hell yeah, I remember Curtis Glow. These are the breaks. The Mob, wasn't they from the town? Sleeping in my nights, yup. Sleeping on my nights in that Gangsters and Players with Too Short. When I'm talking about, what is it? When I'm talking about gangsters, I'm not talking about gangbangers, small time corner hangers. Not the fake ass shoot 'em up type, but the type to shoot your ass when the time is right. That's that old school shit. Father Dom and FM Glue. Oh yeah, Father Dom. What was that song he used to sing? That Money Well Spent. I forget the name of that damn song, but it was a tight song by Father Dom. That other song, Fussing is the Way. It's the only way for a nigga to get paid. Oh yeah, that's Father Dom right there. That's the old school. You can't school me on Bay Area rap, bruh. I grew up on that shit. That's the old school shit. I take it way back. I take it back to MC Hammer, homie, talking about MC Hammer earlier. You feel me? Pump it up. Louder. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Rapper Forte, yup. I'm like Baby Bash. I'm cool with the Sudaners because I have no things with my family. I feel it. The Players Club. I remember the Players Club. Hey man, who knows about motherfucking Sin from Richmond, CIN, from the Rich, from Parchester Village? That was old school right there, if you guys remember that. That song, he's gonna creep out tonight. He's gonna look through your window, smelling like Indo. Who remembers that? Man, if you from the Bay, you gotta remember that shit right there. Hammer at the A's game? Nah, bro, that was before my time. I was back in the days. But I heard about it though. I heard from OGs talk about it. What's up? Yeah, what's up? Give me a second, bro. Alright. But yeah, that's that old school Richmond shit right there. I used to spin all the bake tracks, Broadway Velvet Lounge, in the club on Broadway Velvet Lounge on Broadway, San Francisco. And Too Deep, yeah. Back to the hotel. But And Too Deep had a lot of tight songs. Remember that song they did, Deep Into the Game? A little cash, a little fame. All we act is, all we act is, yup. Going bad by sin, yup. That's it. That's it right there, bruh. That's that shit right there. Or that song, Let 'Em Die. Fuck it. Pull the plug. I remember that sin too. The 94 Mobsters. That's old school shit, bro. I know a lot about Bay Area rap, bro. A lot. Yeah, man. Yeah, I remember there was a club on Broadway too called the Palladium back in the days. E40. Yeah, I grew up on E40. One love, one love. The V, the V. What do you think about SOB, X3? They from Vallejo. I'm not familiar with them, bro. I remember a group called Soul Game from Vallejo. Young D Boys, yeah, that was my shit. Young D Boys. The real McCoy. That shit was tight. You feel me? And partner Deuce, you know, if Baby Bash's old group, man, Splice One, yeah. The make me wanna holler, my one life. Welcome to the ghetto. Ain't no justice, it's just us. I got a lot of his. I tried, bro. I tried, brother. Hey, and I know a little bit about Sacramento too, cause I live there too. So I'm a little gamed up on at least old school Sac. Not too much about the new generation. You feel me? But I know about. I remember how it used to be back in the days when I was a youngster. 187 Fact. Oh yeah, I remember them. Yup. Hella shit, man. Hella shit back in those days, bro. Lil Pump. I heard a Little Pump. I don't think I've ever heard of him. I never heard any of his music. What about Woody, man? Who liked Woody out there? Woody was pretty tight when the East Coco records came out. Bro, to this day, I still tell people, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. The first Darkroom Familia, when they were temporary insanity, bitches never learned. That fucking album, to this fucking day, is the fucking sickest album they ever did, bro. The temporary insanity, bitches never learned. That fucking album, that whole album knocked, bro. It was Duke, Crooked, D-Roll, and Sardino, bro. That fan and Young Ant. That fucking whole album was fucking dope. Conscious Daughters, yup. I was in Rita with B-Dog. In Santa Rita. I was in Santa Rita, man. You guys want to hear a Santa Rita story? You want to hear a Santa Rita story? I was in Santa Rita I think I told this story before, one time in my life. One time. And I was, I think, 34 West. They call it Thunderdome. Man, that shit was a fucking pile of steaming horse shit being in that motherfucker, bro. I fucking hated that fucking place. All motherfuckers were doing all night was yelling, acting a fool. Fucking, they were pissing off the deputies. The deputies were coming in harassing everyone because motherfuckers would be like, hella loud all fucking night. It fucking was, it sucked, bro. I fucking hated Santa Rita. I went there one time. I said, I ain't never coming back to this fucking shithole again. You know, and the funny thing is, I went there 1 week after September 11th, bro. I mean, ain't that some shit? You feel me? But yeah, fuck Santa Rita, bro. Thunderdome, I heard of, yeah, Thunderdome. That's fucking 187 West. Hey, Eleazar Becerra. I almost went to fucking jail in Napa one time, too, bro. You feel me? I got arrested in Napa, but they let me go a long time ago, bro. They were just fucking with us, bro. But they didn't take me to the county jail. They were just messing with us, bro. Because I was with some homies from Vallejo, and we went out there to Napa to fuck around. The police just got on us. They just pulled us over and started fucking with us, bro. Down there by downtown. You feel? I think the county jail's in. My bad. I don't know what the hell. They just knew you were all out of bounds. Yeah, man, I was a fucking little dumbass when I was young. You feel me? Thank God I never went to Sacramento County Jail when I lived out there. Because I heard fucking Sacramento County Jail sucks dick. My brother was locked up there, bro. But he went to the branch, too. The reason the police is racist is because the Norteño Street's right next to the police station. Your internet connection going bad. Yeah, man. I know now the county jail in Napa's in downtown, right? I know the county jail in Vallejo is in Fairfield. They got the one in downtown Fairfield, in Claybank. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I never went to no motherfucking Sacramento County jail, bro. I'm cool. I just went to Santa Rita one time, and I spent like all night in a holding cell in downtown Vallejo, bro, in their police station there. It's called Riverside 125 in Napa. How many county jails they got in Napa? One or two? Because in Oakland they used to have two. They used to have North County in downtown Oakland, and they used to have Santa Rita, and then Sacramento I know had two too. They had a downtown, and they had the branch, and then Fairfield too. They had Claybank, and they had downtown Fairfield. You feel me? Anyone been in El Reventón in downtown Oakland or Fandango Latino? I went to Fandango Latino when it was around. Yeah, fuck them jails. I went to Fandango Latino. I remember El Reventón, but I went to Fandango Latino when I was a youngster, bro, because it was one of the only clubs they used to play. Like they would let you in if you were 18. And then remember when they used to do the Mexican dances at the East Mall? That's old school if you remember that. And Flankers, there was a club called Flankers. Remember Rasputin Streetlight Record San Jose back in the days. I would spend hours. Yeah, we had Rasputin in Berkeley and in San Lorenzo, Santa Rita, North Cocoa, Tasnews County, Las Vegas. What's up, JoJo Arizona? Blow the Whistle. I was already older when Blow the Whistle came out. But yeah, man. But yeah, I like Napa, bro. I go out there from time to time. I like going to the outlets out there. Like I said, I bought a few Pendletons at the Pendleton outlet before. You feel me? But yeah, man. I've been out to Napa. A lot of raza in Napa, I noticed. You know, a lot of raza out there that work the grapevines and shit, the grape fields. I ate halibut bologna. Hey, I ate at that place. Hey, Night Owl. Do you know that place called La Victoria, La Vic? They got one in Hayward and they got one in San Jose. I ate there tonight at the one in San Jose. They give you that orange sauce. It's like kind of garlicky tasting. Pretty good. I don't know if you ever been there. They call it La Vic. 941. What's up, homie? 94th Street, 94th Ave. But yeah, man. But yeah. But yeah, I went there tonight to eat La Victoria. Have you guys ever been there? They got them. They're like from San Jose. It's like some famous place in San Jose. I've been working out in San Jose, and pretty good. It's pretty good. They give you like some kind of like orange sauce. It's like kind of like garlicky. I don't know if you guys ever been to it. They got one in Hayward too, off of Mission. But yeah, man, for sure. Hey, man. Yeah, I've been to the one in Hayward. Yeah, the orange sauce is pretty good. The garlic sauce. Hey, Night Owl, is that place Senaida's good on Tennyson? I've never been there, bro. Fellow people from Hayward have told me that place is good. I'm curious because you're from Hayward. That's your barrio right there. So, just curious if it's good. It's that place I think by Cecil's Burger, right down the street from there. But what's up, homie? JoJo in Arizona. Hey, JoJo in Arizona. How's the Mexican food in Arizona? I've never been there. You know what I mean? I heard it's pretty good. But yeah, man. Right next to the outlet, there used to be an Norteño called Westwood. Used to be active 1988 through 19. Simone, I've been going there since the 70s. Hella good. Yeah, Senaidas. I always see it, but I've never been. I'm going to try it next time I'm in the haystack. But yeah, I be going out there a lot because my sister lives out that way. Well, not, she lives more in Union City, but she lives like in that border area with Hayward, Union City. You know, I forget what they call that area. Not Dakota, but near Dakota. But yeah, Simone, I've been going there since the 70s. But yeah, man. Yeah, the orange sauce, it's pretty good. Hey, to the homie from Sacramento, what's a good spot, Sac? I haven't been to his place out there in many years. Mostly sub there. Yeah, I've been to Cecil's before. Hey, the last time I was in Hayward, I noticed that the quarter pound giant burger on Mission, the one by the plunge, I seen it opened up again. That's my spot right there. The motherfucking quarter pound giant. If you from Oakland or Hayward, bro, you know about motherfucking quarter pound giant burger. That's some Bay Area shit right there. You feel me? The quarter pound. They used to have quarter pound everywhere. They used to have them in Richmond. They used to have them in fucking in Oakland and Hayward and San Leandro. How was your day? Gee, it was good. Just working most of the day. That's why I haven't really been on here. Cuatro Caminos in Oakland. Is that the one on East 12? I've been there before. It's been a minute. That's right there by that gas station, right? It's like by the Fruitvale Bar, kind of. I know where you're talking about. That's on San Leandro Street. But it's been a minute since I've been there. But I have been there. I do remember it being good. I'm out, homeboy. Yeah, for sure. Talk to you later. But yeah, man. I'm probably gonna get off this soon myself. I got on kind of late, but I just wanted to tap in with everybody, see how everybody been doing. You feel me? I just been busy, bro. I've been really busy, so I haven't had a chance to really get on YouTube. I want to make some new spills and do more lives again. Maybe I'll come back Sunday or Monday with a live with Jay. Like usually, this is just a random Thursday live, just to say what's up. El Novillero on Franklin. Peace out, brother. Quarter Pound Doolittle by the airport. 9. I think I've seen it before. El Novillero. I think I know where that's at. That's on Franklin. That's on Franklin, going down towards that burger spot. What's that burger place called on Franklin? I forget the name of it. It's that little hidden burger place you guys always go to all the time out there. But yeah, man. Yeah, sure they rock. Been there forever. Yeah, man. I used to go to the old one. They used to be on 37th and East 14 in Oakland. La Taqueria Morelia near the outlets to be Norteño territory. We call Westwood. The people who move in were from San Francisco. Orale, I didn't know that, bro. I know those little hoods behind the. I think I know those little hoods you're talking about. You're probably thinking Keeks Patio. What's that? No, what the fuck is the name of that? I think it's called Scotty's Burger or something like that. It's down there on Franklin, bro. I remember just seeing it. I don't remember if I've ever been there though, but I've seen it before when I've gone to Sacramento. I go up there a lot. I haven't been there recently though to Sacramento. I've been last time I was in Sacramento was like 2 or 3 months ago. But yeah, I got family out that way, so I'll be going out there quite a bit to Sacktown. But yeah, I've been in San Ho, big San Ho. I've been going out there a lot lately. You feel me? Because I've been working out there for a minute, so I'm gonna probably be going out to San Ho for the next couple months. That's why I haven't really been on here because when I get back home, it'd be hella late. Cause we leave around 6 or 7, and traffic coming back here is a bitch. You know what I mean? I like Sacramento too. Folsom is pretty nice too. Roseville's kind of nice. I've been to the Galleria. I've been to the outlets out in Folsom before. I've been to Placerville, way out there in the mountains. It's pretty cool up there. I just want to say I'm from there's Brown like running for mayor of Los Angeles. His name is Kevin De Leon, mayor of Los Angeles. Viva la raza. Oh yeah? Who's the mayor now? Ain't his name like Garcetti or something like that? In LA? I think. Yeah, Roseville's nice. I've been to the Galleria, that big mall they have there. Oh yeah, don't they have a flea market in Roseville called Denials or something like that? If I remember right. It's kind of like the San Jose flea market. It's big like that. Like the Berryessa one. I don't feel them folks out on the outskirts. I don't feel them folks out on the outskirts. You don't go out there? Denials. You know what tripped me out though? Sacramento, as big as it is, it only has one flea market, huh? Only the one on Folsom, right? I've been to that flea market many times. The Folsom flea market, right there by the light rail station, kind of like in between Watt and Howe, I think. It's been a long time, but I remember going there back in the days. But that's like the only flea market in Sacramento, huh? Like in Sacramento City, I mean. Because Denials is not Sacramento, that's Roseville, that's another city. You feel me? But yeah. But yeah, it's crazy. San Jose, I've been working out there. It's getting gentrified out there pretty badly, man. It's really badly. It's like very fancy looking out there, I can tell you that. There's still a lot of us out there, but man, it's getting gentrified. Folsom Flea Market kind of small, yeah. Yeah, man, I've been to that flea market before. You feel me? We got two of them in Oakland. We got the Laney College and we got the Coliseum one. That's the two flea markets we have out here. We used to have one in Alameda when I was a little kid, if you guys remember that, if you're old enough. I think Richmond got one too. They call it La Pulga, I think. Out there by North Richmond. Somewhere out that way. But yeah, man. Hey, don't that to the homie from Napa. Don't Napa got a flea market, right? Because I remember going there hella years ago. What up, Cuddy? Fresno Street Preacher. What's good? But yeah, I remember going to a flea market in Napa back in the days, like in American Canyon or something like that. Like it's way out there, going toward like when you're going from Vallejo to Napa. That one is shady. Which one? The one in Richmond, the one in I've been to that one, La Pulga, the one in Richmond. Been a minute though. There's the Concord flea market. I've been to that one thousands of times because my brother be selling there. The Concord flea market, the Rich. Why is it shady? I've never been there. Well, no, I've been there. It's just been a minute. I just remember seeing hella paisas there, bro. Why? What you see there that was shady? Well, they try to sell you some bunk ass shit. But nah, it's been a minute since I've been there though, so I can't speak on it. But I have been to it though, La Pulga. I've been to almost damn near every fucking flea market in the Bay. The AC Indoor, I remember that one, where the Oakland Hospital used to be. That's back in the days. And Durant Square. Remember Durant Square when it was big, when it was actually Durant Square, when it was hella big. I remember that too. That was back in the days. If you old school. But yeah, man. La Pulga in Richmond. But I think I've been to the Antioch flea market once. Oakland's changed. When I was a kid, I remember the age people would fight. Now everyone is quick to pull the trigger. Yeah, man. Oakland's fucking crazy. Foothill Square. I remember when there was a skating ring there, motherfuckers wore belt buckles to the back. 501 sagging. Napa's getting bad. I usually stay in because ever since the car show, I got scared because my friend got beat, almost killed. My dad yelled at me no more outside. Really, Napa? I mean, I've been to Napa hella times. It looks nice to me, bro. I'm just keeping it. I mean, I'm from Oakland, bro, so shit gotta look hood as fuck for me to be like, damn, this is the hood. And when I go to Napa, it's really nice. But I could be wrong, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Like Sacramento got some hood ass places. San Jose, I would say the east side is probably the only area that I would say is hood that I could call hood there. But yeah, Napa, I don't know. It seems nice. I could, like I said, compared to Vallejo, bro, you feel me? But I'm not making fun of Napa, bro. I'm just saying what I have observed when I gone there. I did notice there is a lot of raza in Napa, though, for sure. You feel me? There's a lot of raza in Napa. I've noticed. Where do they have a car show out there, though? You know? I remember I was in Napa one time and I seen they had like a car meetup or something. You feel me? R.I.P. to Jonathan Michael Cortez. Yeah, man, he got murdered by the FBI right there on Fruitvale. We did a video right there where he got killed. Go to the car show, 2034. It's bad. You'll see a lot of norteños. Where do they be having the car shows out there? Because I know Napa pretty well. What area? Yeah, the grass always looks greener on the other side. Yeah, man, like I said, I've been to Napa. It's nice to me, but, there's always fucking pendejos everywhere, brother. In downtown Napa. Yeah, man. What about Santa Rosa? I haven't been to Santa Rosa in a minute. I know I've been to Roseland, and I've been to South Park, and I've been to Santa Rosa Plaza. I know that area around South Park, West Fourth, and West Ninth. That area is kind of hood. You feel me? A lot of raza over there in that area. South Park, all that stuff. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Santa Rosa. I gotta go do a barrio tours in Santa Rosa, but usually it's in the In and Out. Oh yeah, I know where. Yeah, the In and Out. That's where I seen the a car meetup one time. I was driving by there and there was hella cars in that parking lot. Stockton, oh yeah, Stockton's fucking hood, bro. And this coming from someone from Oakland, bro. That place is fucking hood. I would say that's a place that compares to Oakland in Northern California. I remember going to Napa and Santa Rosa back in the, it was nice out there. Yeah, but I mean, the thing about the Bay Area is you'll have nice places, but you'll have some fucking crazy motherfuckers in those nice places. You feel me? Trust me, I know. Cause like, say like Hayward. There's some nice places in Hayward, but there's some fucking hood ass places in Hayward too. It's time for us people to demand change. The government has no right to kill civilians like dogs. Yeah, man. But yeah, Stockton. That shit, bro. I would say that's Oakland's little brother, bro. You feel me? Some people visit AZ and they say it's not hood because it's clean for the most part. Rasa lives clean. Yeah, man. Oakland is I mean, Oakland's cleaned up a lot, but Oakland's, because of the homeless encampments, it's been looking really fucked up lately. You feel me? Really fucked up. You feel? Stockton too, there's a lot of homelessness in Stockton, man. A lot. A lot of homelessness in Stockton. You feel me? When I go out there, it's a trip, bro. Yeah, Oakland has fucking been crazy, bro, since way back. But yeah, Fresno Street. Where's Fresno Street? It says Fresno Street preacher. What city you in? You feel me? You in Oakland? There ain't no Fresno Street in Oakland, is there? I don't remember there being a Fresno Street in Oakland, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But yeah, man. My a homie of mine invited me. Oh yeah, it's bad out here in California, especially in Oakland, bro. Oakland, San Francisco, some parts of San Jose, Stockton, man. Stockton is horrible. Vallejo too. You see a lot of homeless people, man. Some parts of Richmond too. You feel me? But yeah, it's gotten pretty bad, bro. The homeless situation in the Bay Area. It's pretty messed up, brother. But yeah, man. Yeah, but I was invited to a car show in Stockton this weekend. I think it's at Weber's Point in downtown Stockton. A homie of mine from Oakland wants me to go with him or meet up with him out there. I'm thinking about going. You feel me? I know I went to the car show in Oakland. They had one in Vallejo too, not too long ago. I might check it out. I'm thinking about it. It's gonna be hot as fuck out there in Stockton, but I might go out there. We'll see. I'll decide if I want to go or not. But it's kind of far from here. Should look up Kensington, Philadelphia. It's bad. Oh yeah, I think I seen a video on that one time. I heard Detroit too. I heard that shit's hella wild. Detroit. I heard that town's all abandoned and stuff. It's crazy. Detroit, Michigan. What's the murder rate right now? Fuck, it's like 110 or something. It's bad in Oakland right now, bro. I think it's like 110, I want to say, in Oakland right now. You feel me? There's been like shootings. Someone got ran over by a car. What do you can cost more, helping the homeless or leave them on the streets to pay the bills for jail time, medical bills? I don't know, bro. It's hard to say. Yeah, they call them bondos. Bondos. Oh, okay. There's a Fresno Street in the 70s. Is there? Maybe you're right. Maybe there is a Fresno Street. I think I did see a Fresno. I think I might have seen a Fresno Street in Oakland. I think. I could be wrong. But, because I know a lot of people, I always mess with people. Does anybody know where Waiting Place is in Oakland? Some people might be like, where? Waiting Place. It's a real street in Oakland. Abandoned buildings. Where? In Stockton or in Detroit? In Detroit. But yeah, man. But yeah, if you could tell me where Waiting Place in Oakland is, you probably Google it. Philly, I never been to Philly, but I think I've seen something about Philly. But Detroit looks pretty bad. Chicago has hella violence too. Chi-Town, I've been there before. You feel me? A lot of the Midwest is pretty messed up. There I grew up on 73rd. Okay. The 70s, 7300. Piedmont, nah, Waiting Places in East Oakland, bro. It's not no Piedmont. I've been up to Piedmont. It's nice up there. I remember before I got to Napa, I stopped in Oakland to get some gas, and there it was crazy there. Some people putting the homeless to work out there, hanging outside their steps. Yeah, East Coast, Midwest, cracking. Yeah, I've been to the Midwest, but the only place in the East Coast I've been to is Miami. But I never been. Cops are pretty corrupt in Oakland. Do you remember the Oakland Riders? Oh yeah, of course I remember the Oakland Riders. That was pretty bad. I remember when they killed Jerry Amaro too. He was a Chicano who got beat to death by the Oakland police up there in the in the uh, in the 70s. Did you know Oldie, the music, or someone named Oldie? Oldie don't sound familiar, bro. I mean, I remember oldies. You feel me? But yeah, man. The 70s, 73rd. I remember when fucking Eastmont Mall used to be cracking. When they had all the stores there, when they used to have the Mexican dances there and the hip hop dances. You feel me? That was back in the days. When they used to have sideshows there. That was the old school days. The Eastmont Mall played in the Midwest for a few years. Yeah, man. Chicago was a trip, bro. I've been to their Mexican neighborhoods. I've been to La Villita, Pilsen, Little Village. Oldie, he got, from the 30s, got killed by Walgreens. Sounds kind of familiar. What year did he die? That sounds kind of familiar, actually. But, yeah, man, I've been to Kansas City before. Kansas City's a trip, too. I know about the name Chico from 38th Street. I think that sounds familiar, too, bro. I probably met that person. You mean 38 Ave, Holmes? 38 Ave. It's ridiculous. How can the African American community help the Latino community? When you get amongst, it's ridiculous. How can the African American help the Latino community? I mean, people just got to be in solidarity, man. The problem is that there's too many haters, too many people playing the victim Olympics. My oppression is worth more than yours. Casey, my favorite place went. My first strip club. Yeah, I've been to Kansas City. Hey, the barbecue is fire there, bro. I went to Arthur Bryant's. That was one of the best barbecue places I've ever been to, bro. That was in Kansas City. I've been to the northeast side of Kansas City. Nah, I knew Spider from 36, bro. He just passed away last year. Not from... Oh, you're talking... Yeah, that's Spider from 36, bro. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it sounds kind of familiar, bro. Yeah, you're talking about Spider from 36, bro. Yeah, Kansas City was nice, bro. I remember all the Latinos. The raza was in northeast Kansas City and in Kansas City, Kansas, and in some place called the west side of Kansas City. That's where the majority of raza was. But mostly it was mostly black and white people there, it seemed like, and Italians. A lot of Italians, too, in Kansas City. Chicago was more mixed, kind of like the Bay Area. Yeah, Spider, I know. Fuck, I know Spider since I was a kid. I knew his brother, too. Bazookas was the place? Where's Bazookas? Yeah, Spider, I've known him since I was a kid, bro. Since I was little. I've known his brother, Spider, who passed away recently. Old Spider. I've known him since I was a toddler in fucking diapers, bro. You feel me? Literally. Literally, bro. Known them people since way back. Yeah, man. That's the old school Oakland families, bro. Shit done changed now. A lot of Guatemalans in Oakland now. Now Oakland's like little Guatemala, little Chapilandia. The Chapin Center. Strip club in KC. Nah, I never been to... I've been to strip clubs in San Francisco before, not in KC though. Yeah, man. Yeah, Oakland now has a lot of Central Americans, bro. A lot of Guatemalans, a lot of Salvadorians, a lot of there's some Hondureños. I met a lot of Hondureños too. You ever been to St. Louis? Nah, I ain't never been to St. Louis. The only place in the Midwest I've been through Topeka, Kansas, Kansas City, Chicago. That's it. That's the only place in the Midwest I've been to. I'd like to see Detroit. I'd like to go back to Chicago too now, see what it's like now. Central America and Oakland. Yeah, man. Back in the day, Central America used to be the Mission District. Now it's Oakland. You feel me? When I was a kid, I mean, it was mostly black, and then the Latinos were mostly Mexican or Chicano, most of them, and a lot of Native Americans too. When I was growing up in Oakland, but now it's a lot of Central Americans, though, shitload of them. I mean, I'm half Central American, so you feel me? It don't. Richmond, yeah, Richmond, I think has a lot. I never been to New York. I'd like to go there though. I like to go through all that because I got family. I got Central American family in Washington D.C. I'd like to check out D.C. and then drive up to New York because it's not that far from there. Check out New Jersey, New York, New York. Hey, kid, I'm from New York. How they talk? What's up, B? I'm from New York, B. You know, I want to go out there and fuck around. You know what I mean? Hey, bro, I remember one time me and a homie, we went on a date with these girls from New York, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of Puerto Rican norteños in Hayward for sure. Hey, bro, one time in Oakland, me and my homie went on a date with these, they were like Caribbean black girls, bro. They were like Jamaican or something, but they were from New York. We went on a little date with them, but I got turned off by their accent, bro. I hate to say it, bro, but they were cute and everything, but their accent was kind of like, It was just like when they would say dog, they would say dogs. Like, yeah, the dogs, the hot dogs. Like, they would talk like that, like, I'm from New York. I'm from New York. Like, I was like, wow, your accent, ugh. It's like, no offense to anyone from New York, but it was just like, kind of like, It just wasn't sexy sounding, bro. They were cute, but it wasn't sexy sounding. I don't think it'll hit 200. I know it hit almost 200 in 1992. Yeah, they were smart girls too. They weren't like ghetto ratchet New York girls. They were like intelligent girls, but they just talk like that, like the dogs, the hot dogs. No, not like Rosie Perez. It was more like a more educated kind of sounding New York accent. You feel me? Yeah, it wasn't the Cardi B voice at all, but it was. Yeah, they were kind of like, I don't know. They were cool. Don't get me wrong, bro. Just their accent was a little too much for me, bro. You feel me? But it wasn't the Tony Soprano. Nah, it wasn't. No, it wasn't like the ghetto or super like, hey, I'm from New York. Hey, you motherfucker. It wasn't like that. It was more like kind of a slow, calm, collected New York voice. Like, yeah, I'm from New York. I'm gonna go over there with my friends. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer. She kind of talked like that, and it was just kind of like, ugh. Flatbush, New York Yorkinos are different. Nah, these girls were black actually, bro. But they were Caribbean black. They were like Jamaican or Trinidad or something like that. Me and my homie met them at a club in Oakland, and when we went on a little date with them, bro, we went to eat some food after the club, and I think my homie smashed one of them, but the other one, I was kind of like, She was cute, but her accent kind of, I don't know, bro. I'm being fucked up, bro. Who am I to say anything? You feel me? But it is. Do you think defunding the police has a role in the high murder rate? We live in a liberal part of town. It could play a part in it for sure. I think some people take advantage of the situation that the police has been more lax. It's sad out in New York City. Restaurants getting robbed a lot out there. It's fucked up. I don't like it. I mean, same shit be happening out here too, and in LA too, bro. Unfortunately, but yeah, Louis Lou was Puerto Rican. He was a funny guy. Louis Lou. Yeah, I grew up knowing a lot of Puerto Rican homies, bro, in Oakland and Hayward and San Francisco too. I don't know if I met any in Sacramento, but I definitely in Oakland and in Hayward and San Francisco, I met a lot of Puerto Rican homies. You feel me? But yeah, the whole defunding the police. I mean, hey, you know damn well there's some people out there that are gonna take advantage of a situation like that. No different like in San Francisco, where they're taking advantage of people not being arrested for stealing. So that's why they're robbing all these stores out there. Is there hope for the city of Oakland, for our city? Fuck, I hope. The problem with Oakland, man, is that there's a lot of people out there who act like degenerates. Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it 100. There's a lot of people in the town that don't have no morals and don't think. They react instead of thinking. You feel me? And there's a lot of fools out there that they'll just bust a cap on someone without thinking. You know, that just any little thing triggers them. They act like females. You know what I mean? No offense to females, but they act so like pussies. You know what I mean? They don't want to take an ass whooping or fight someone. They want to pull out a gun and shoot somebody. You know, and that comes from a degenerate behavior, unfortunately. You know, there's people doing stupid shit like robbing old people and just retarded ass out of pocket shit to be going on in the town. You feel me? And until you call that out and teach the next generation better, there is going to be no hope. If you just keep teaching kids to be degenerates, that's what you're going to have, man, unfortunately. And a lot of that comes from drugs, from like earlier we were talking about parenting, from bad, single moms or bad parents, even if there is two people in the house. You feel me? But even when there is a dad, sometimes let's keep it real. Sometimes the dads are pieces of you know what too. But it's just like if you keep breeding degenerate kids in a degenerate culture, you're gonna breed degenerate people. Unfortunately, lack of fathers, yeah, man, that plays a big role in it. But I'm not gonna say that's the only thing because there are some single moms who have raised good kids, and I've seen it before many times. But I understand when you don't have a father figure, when you don't have a man that teaches a man how to act like a man, they're gonna act the way they act. You know what I mean? Like I grew up with my mom and dad, and my dad always told me to think right. He never, my dad wasn't perfect, but he taught me how to be, how to be a man in many situations. You know what I mean? And one thing he taught me is not to be emotional in every little thing. You feel me? And react for no reason. My dad would always tell me there's consequences when you do stupid shit and you don't think. My dad would always tell me that. And I remember, man, it used to kill me when I would do fucked up shit. The look on his face would always fucking kill me, bro. And it made me not want to do stupid shit. Yeah, man. All my parents grew up with both of their parents. You know what I mean? I grew up with my mom and dad, but it used to hurt me when I would do stupid shit, and my parents were mad at me. My mom and my dad, and my dad. You know, especially my dad, because my dad would always tell me, "Think, Jose, don't do fucking stupid shit because there's gonna be consequences." You know what I mean? May he rest in peace, but he used to tell me that. You know, and I think that's what kept me from being a fucking degenerate. It takes a village to raise a child. Seeing youngsters sagging me in a obnoxious store, older black lady was like, show some respect, pull up your damn pants and check themselves. Yeah, man, for sure. You know, and it's not just blacks. It could be Rasa. It could be anybody. You feel me? I had a mom and dad, but dad got smoked in the town in 73. Oh, man, sorry to hear that. Like, yeah, man. For the black community, a lot of us didn't grow up with father. That's why a lot of blacks have female emotions like mamas. I was blessed to have a dad teach me to be a man. Yeah, man. And like I said, I don't want to just blame women. You know what I mean? My mom wasn't gangster. She was a troublemaker. I feel you. Oh, gracias, big dog. Big dog. Yeah, my dad passed away in 2017. He's actually buried in Richmond at St. Joseph with my mom. They're buried in that cemetery. They were living in Richmond when he passed away. You feel me? But yeah. But yeah, I mean, I grew up with both of them, and my dad always taught me. You know, he always told me. He just always told me, don't do stupid shit, Jose, because there's consequences to that. He would always tell me that, and that always got stuck in my mind. It kind of reminds me of Bronx Tale. You know, the guy who made uh, um, he used to say a lot of fights. Sorry to hear about your dad, Night Owls. That's rough. Yeah, man. Yeah, that is crazy. But to me, my dad kind of reminded me a little bit like what they used to say. Well, dude in Bronx Tale said, Chaz Palminteri. He's the guy that played Sonny. He'd always say that his dad would always say, "There's nothing worse than wasted talent." You know what I mean? And he also used to say that his dad used to say, you know, the working man is a tough guy. A gangster, he pulls a gun. That's not a man. What's that? Pulling a gun. That's not a man. A working man who works hard for his family, that's a tough guy. You know what I mean? And my dad kind of had that attitude. You feel me? Similar. Very similar. My dad kind of had that there's nothing worse than wasting talent kind of attitude. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why, in memory of my dad, I try to do things right, man. You know, for myself. Not just for my dad, but for myself. But in memory of my dad, I try to do things right in his memory many times when I do something right. You feel me? Because I fucked up a lot when I was young. And even I admit it. I wasn't perfect. You feel me? Will Mickey Mantle pay your rent? Nah, he ain't going to pay my rent. Neither is Mark Chapman, the guy in the Rays. But yeah, man. But yeah, bro, I've been on here hella long. It's going to be midnight. Barrio 60s in the house. What's that? Big Bad 60s? For sure. Hey, man, where's Bean? Tell him to hit me up. Don't you think we have a responsibility to check a J-Cat who beats on his girl? Well, men fight a woman. That's some suckers. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. There's one thing with being stern with your woman. There's another thing being a fucking idiot beating up your girl. That's not cool. You feel me? That's not cool. Like I don't take shit from women, bro, when I'm in a relationship. But I don't beat them or nothing like that. I just keep it real with them. Like I don't have time to play little kid games. But beating someone up and just being an extreme asshole is not cool or abusive. That's not being a man either. You feel me? That's just being a beta male. But yeah, man, I'm about to get off for sure. No man should beat a woman. Yeah, that's not cool. Beat women is not cool. Big dog. Street justice or police, which would you prefer? I would prefer police justice, you know what I mean? But I can understand street justice when it's necessary. That's all I really could say about that. But you know, but there are some fucking idiots out there that just do not know how to act, man, and sometimes they need a good ass whooping or a reality check. You know. But look, y'all, I'm about to get off this. It's past midnight. It's gonna be midnight. I'm sorry, and I've been on here hella long. But respect to you, Oakland. Can I donate to your channel? You know what? Right now, I'm gonna next time I'm on here, bro. I'm probably gonna start sharing my. I don't have Cash App, but I have the other one. I forget the name of it. Venmo. I'm gonna start sharing my Venmo. If anyone wants to donate to help the channel, I'll start posting it. Today it's all good, bro. We'll come to the next live, or hit me up private if you want to donate anything. But I do wanna. They haven't monetized my channel, so I'm definitely. I want to start building up this channel, but with that, it's gonna need money. You know what I mean? But Taqueria Jalisco and King, I heard that place is good in San Jose, right? But I'm about to get off this, man. Peace to y'all, man. Be safe out there. These streets are crazy. And till the next time, hopefully I'm back on Sunday or Monday. But I'll do my live with Jay like I usually do. And I'm going to do a few spills coming up for a show. Thanks, brother. Go A's. Go Giants. Go everybody. Talk to you later. Late. One love, big dog out in Sacramento. 9-1 sickness. Take care, brother.